I'm in Paris and I have the chance to see for the first time the brand new Renault Twingo. Even though it's a concept for the moment, in the future, in 2025, the car will come on the market, and we have a promise that this car might be the most affordable electric car which will be sold in Europe. And to be honest, the design, the exterior design look phenomenal. We can make already an idea in which direction Renault want to go with the design language. And I have to be honest with you, I really like what Renault did and do with the cars in last years, and I see a bright future for Renault. Anyway, let's go and let me show you a little bit around the car. Even though it will be a short video, I still want to present you the car. Even though it's a concept car, for the moment, the final product will look pretty much similar with this one. I have to tell you that it's much more attractive, much more modern than the previous version. It really have that attraction level to it. I mean, right here, people are quite attracted to the car. A lot of people make picture and look at the car, and from what I ask, all the people around here that saw the car are attracted by the design, and I really like the line. I like the fact that it's much more rounder, compact, and it looks quite futuristic. I don't know about you, but I definitely will be happy and I will be proud to drive this car in the city. I think will attract a lot of views. And you know, on the previous version it looks kind of squarish, kind of, I don't know, I wouldn't be so happy, you know, driving in the city and be proud, but this car with this shape, with this design, I will definitely be a little bit more proud and happy that I have a new tech, you know, like when you buy a phone, when you buy something new, something techy and something, I don't know, interesting. I think this car have that attraction, stickiness added to it, and it looks really cool. I'm not able to go inside the car, but as soon as I will have the car for a test drive and review, will come of course on the channel. But I want to take a peek inside the car, and you can see already the steering wheel that have the same shape, this new shape, new trend. I told you this is a new trend in the car these days. Let me go on the other side because we don't have too many reflections, or maybe here you can see it better. No, let's go on this side. So you can see the steering will have that flat up, flat down design, which look just phenomenal. From my point of view, it looks fantastic. Also, you see the screen, the multimedia screen on the higher end, and the dashboard, pretty clean lines, and it looks really cool. The seats, as expected for a small car, they have that simple design, but I really like the steering wheel. I like the direction in which they go. So I hope they will keep that steering wheel for the final product. Otherwise, I like the way they designed the windows. They are kind of from one piece. That means you have this impression that you have a long piece of glass, like you see those business buildings, because you have this black piano here and everything is kind of flat and nice in the back. And also the way they integrate the handle here, they will integrate the handle here. It's very nice because everything seems to be flat, and also the aerodynamic is much better. Up here on the roof, I saw this panoramic glass roof, which have a kind of a round design. It's looking really cool. Also the mirrors in black. I think this configuration, this green metallic color with the black, look just lovely. Black mirror caps. Also the mirror here, glass, it's kind of round, so you have a pretty good visibility in the mirrors. But in the same time, I like very much the design of this area. I hope they will keep it like that. You see, if you see on the new Peugeot, they have that new design, which when you look from down, you have the impression that you have one glass, one piece of metal and glass. So you don't have any more those rubber or plastic protection around here. Now, this Renault Twingo have kind of the same design, or it's very similar, but here it's covered. On Peugeot, it's a hole here. So many people complain about the dirt, but if it will be like that, like I see here, it looks really fine, man. I really like this idea of simplicity, of continuity. And also on the upper side, you have some piano black here, piano black here. It looks pretty cool. I really like it. Even the windshield have an interesting design. Look at the windshield, kind of round on the lower area, and here round on the upper side, and everything seems to be really, yeah, modern and high-tech and futuristic. Also the front end look quite interesting with those headlamps. Probably in the future we will see the headlamps somewhere around here, or I don't know how they will integrate it, but for now you see the daytime running light. with this design face, cute face. Here in the middle you have also the logo from Renault in LED, and also it's have a nice interesting playing electricity playing graphic. It looks also pretty cartoonish and pretty interesting, but it's also cold, really cool. And also it's blinking from time to time. You see the left side of the headlamps are blinking. Here it's everything, it's covered, a little bit of piano black, and on the lower end we have some elements in plastic, probably for the protection of the bumper. But you can see all the bumper, all this area, it's made from one piece. And I see a new trend these days, like the cars are made from one piece. Those electric cars kind of come from one piece in the front, on the grille and on the bumper. And also lower here some plastic mat, but here usually should be that air intake, so probably they will make the air intakes on that area to cool down the battery. I forget to show you the most important and the most interesting thing is those air intakes around here, which look so cool, so interesting, really fancy. It looks like a sporty car. It looks good, man. Those are the rims, also pretty nice. Also here on the side, we have a little bit extended those arches around the rims, which look also cool. And also I think those arches are to protect the car. You can see it in the back. Those are the rims, the caps. Also, they are completely closed to improve the aerodynamic. I hope they will keep it like that because they look really cool, really futuristic. Down here, you can see this plastic protector. It comes onto here in the back of the rims, and down here pretty simple design. Also in the back we have these arches to protect the area of the car, which again look quite nice. And also the handles look also, they kind of keep the same design somehow, the classic look, but we have this plastic, you can see it's matte with glossy. This is a new idea, matte with glossy combined, really interesting. And here are the handles plus LED around them, so cool. In the back, the tail lights look very similar with the headlamps, and probably here will be the turning signals, the reverse light, and so on. They look nice. Twingo in the middle, pretty cool. And down here, the same, I think, plastic bumper protectors. If you hit the car or something like that, will be useful. And on the lower end, the same story, the same lines, unique lines I didn't see on other car as on the front. Otherwise, it's pretty simple here. So for the moment, they didn't add any lights or something like that. I like the idea of this window. It's kind of straight, it's round, so you don't find this kind of window on other cars. And the idea is like that. When you are inside the car, you have a fantastic visibility in the mirror. And in the city, it's very important to have good visibility on the mirrors. Even though you don't have such a good aerodynamic, you still have good visibility in the mirror. Plus, you have, again, this plastic with glossy and matte on the upper side. Again, great idea. And this is the way it looks from the back. So even if I'm not able to show you the front end, I think you already made an idea about this new Renault Twingo, and I can't wait to see it on the street. I can't wait to test it. So stay close to see the test drive and all that information. Again, another good thing is the fact that here, this window in the back, it's big. That means you will have a very good visibility from inside the car because it's not split in two. So that's another point, interesting point to see in the future, how they will manage to finish that. Anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. As soon as I get the car, I will have the test drive, full review and all that stuff. Again, thank you very much, Renault, for allowing me to see the car and to present you the car. Stay safe, and I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.